Okay, the paintball gun has arrived, and this is it. This is a Spider Opus 50 caliber paintball gun. I also bought a CO2 tank for it. The tank will later be mounted inside the Hetzer. I'm thinking about trying to use those clamp brackets like they used to hold small fire extinguishers inside of race cars. That would probably be perfect. I could mount it on the inside wall of the lower hull and just clip my tank in and out. Now, some modifications are going to have to be made. First, I have to determine if this is just a handle or a pressure regulator. And in order to do that, I have to disassemble this and take it apart and see if there's anything inside there. The guys at the paintball shop seem to think that it's not a regulator, that I'll be able to just run a line from the tank right up to here. Okay, so that means that I could mount the gun sideways like so, or I could mount it straight up and down. Come on, Nancy, stay off the tripod, buddy. Thank you. Come on now, stop. Sorry about that. But it is semi-automatic, and that was one thing that worried me, because when I first got it, you had to cock this hammer to get it to fire. But once you charge it with CO2, it fires as many times as you want. And the trigger's got a light pull to it. Be no problem for a servo. So I'll have to cock it by hand when I put it in, which is no big deal. Once it's charged, after you cock it that first time, it just fires on its own. The pellets feed in here. I've checked them out. It's got good power, good range. It'll launch a paintball 100 feet with no problem. I think it's going to work fine. And like I say, I'll try to remove the handle, a lot of the handle, get rid of the trigger guard, attach a servo to pull the trigger, and it recocks itself every time. I have to remove the handle, run some kind of line to the tank, and then I've got to come up with a mount to hold it in place. I've already got some ideas for the bracket so that I can get both elevation and traverse. So we'll see how it goes, but that's the Opus Spider 50 caliber paintball gun. They're also telling me that because this barrel just screws in, and they say I can get a shorter, stubby barrel for it. So what I might do, I've already checked it out, if I can get like a 3 or 4 inch barrel for this, I can bore out the inside of the barrel that came with the Hetzer and fit it as a sleeve over this for appearances, so that I'll still have the proper cannon barrel on the outside of the tank, but it'll still shoot the 50 caliber paintballs. So things are progressing nicely, and I think we're well on our way. The MG34 is already in. She's mounted right there. You guys probably saw the last video with, she's got traverse and she's got LED flash. Once I get this paintball gun in, then the only main item left that has to be figured out will be the smoke unit. I've pretty much got everything down for power, steering, drivability. The IBU is providing sounds. This tank doesn't really have a lot of lights on it. I'm still not even sure if I'm going to put in a working no-tech light. I don't really see the point. I mean, you wouldn't really be able to see it during the daylight anyway, and I'm not going to run the tank at night a whole lot, you know. So I might just forego lights altogether and just not have them. Then again, I might try to hook up some kind of like a spotlight or something on there, searchlight. I don't know, we'll have to see. But as for the paintball, that'll go in, and then the camera will mount right underneath the barrel. Show you how that's going to look. The cannon goes in. All right, so it'll be like this. Okay, and then right here underneath the barrel, that's where I'll mount my FPV camera and my laser pointer directly under the barrel looking. So when you look at the screen, you'll actually see the barrel at the top of the screen. And I think that'll work out really well. So that's where we're at. Anybody that's got ideas or suggestions or whatever, I hope you'll chime in, man. To be honest, I didn't, I don't know how to say this, but to be honest, I thought I'd get a lot more input on this. I don't know if you guys just aren't into paintball or what, but, you know, this is all new territory for me, and we all know what a gomer I am to start with. So whatever help you guys can muster as far as, you know, advice, stuff like that, I'm always willing to listen. Doesn't mean I'm going to use your advice, but I will listen to it. So we'll see you next time.